They got us in the first half, last episode, not gonna lie. Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Community. We got episode 20. We got 4 more episodes and it's the season finale, man. I still don't know where exactly we're going with this necessarily. I know recently, like the past 3 weeks, I've had Community come out on a Saturday. I'm trying to get back on track. I thought I had it last week too. I'm really getting tired with work, doing full time, then having to go on the field trips for work. And it didn't help that this week I felt like a little sick, so I hope y'all have understood. For now, y'all have been completely fine, and I appreciate y'all just sticking by and just watching no matter what. I know Matthew wanted a reaction of a clip that he sent, which was Abed actually being on Cougar Town, which until I watched the reaction videos, because I'm a fan of reaction videos first, that's why I started doing reaction videos. I watched those of my, reactors that I watch after, of course, I watched, that episode. So I didn't even realize Cougar Town was the actual thing. I thought they made that up, which I guess I shouldn't have thought that necessarily, because any references to other things in Community have not been made up, but I've just never heard of Cougar Town, so I just assumed. Danny Pudi, who plays Abed, was actually in the background of a scene. Now, I was expecting to, first of all, react to it on this, and I was going to, not gonna lie, but I've just been behind on stuff, so I know that'll be extra work, and I'm not trying to do that. Plus, I was a little bit too curious, and as soon as he sent it, I watched it. I was gonna do a breakdown still, but I'll probably maybe have a link for it, either in the description or as an iCard if you haven't seen it. Which, it's funny because it seems like he plays Abed in that scene, because he's very weird. He's just eavesdropping on their conversation. It's hard to explain, but if you watch it, if you haven't already, it seems like he's playing Abed as a character in there too. So I'm not sure if that's even more meta than it already is or not, but I don't know. Again, thank you, Matthew, for sending that. I really enjoyed watching that. A little recap of last episode. Abed's birthday, and like I said, they had us in the first half. We thought he had changed. Something was up, definitely. We thought it could have been a mental breakdown during Christmas. But it seemed a little bit more when he started going into it. But then the story was a little bit off, somewhat off. He, first of all, invited Jeff to a regular dinner at a fancy restaurant, which, of course, set Jeff off. Like, what is this? So he tried to plan a surprise party. He did. At Britta's work, well, she doesn't work there anymore because she got fired after what had happened. They were all in Pulp Fiction gear, attire, everything. They look cool. I still haven't watched that, but I hopefully will. Abed was talking about why he was changing. It was about Cougar Town being on the set of that. And, he had to put his mind as a different person to be a character. And then he started thinking too much about it, got him in a bad spot, and then he shit his pants. Well, that's what the story he told Jeff was. Jeff being, Jeff still being caring, even though he likes to not admit that, and he doesn't like to show that. He actually was trying to, get him to see his ways of thinking that his life wasn't meaningful. He went deep into how his psyche, telling him stories about himself that, people would see as him not liking himself in other ways to pretend he's something else, sort of like that. You could definitely see Abed starting to switch back, and that's when he realized that Jeff actually planned something for him, and he was trying to get out of the restaurant quickly. The waiter broke his thing, which he was supposed to be doing another movie spoof instead of Pulp Fiction that Jeff had planned. He did one for himself, which is A Dinner with Andre, which I've never heard of before. More connection after Jeff was at first a little bit, mad. More connection with Abed, as Abed thought there was something splitting them apart. But Jeff was saying, we just naturally grow our separate ways. You don't have to change for me. We're just growing as people, and it's maybe a little bit further apart, yes, but we're still friends. And all is that is well. That's not the saying. I butchered that. But you know what I mean. But yeah, that was last episode. Don't know where we're going with this episode. I really never do. But I guess you and me will take that wild ride in the reaction.
Oh, they've got a class on how to write jokes. Oh, don't take that. I dropped it after the
A
lesson.
class.
The professor is
Bro.
so old.
So many classes.
Okay.
I give you the same advice my father gave me the night I lost my virginity. Just pick one. They all cost the same.
Oh God.
Our dance teacher encourages us to take acting classes to tap into our emotional cores, so Troy and I both decided to take it together.
Foosball was full.
I'm on the wait list.
Wait, foosball. Oh, I love foosball. I play with the kids at my work.
A critical analysis of television's Who's the Boss.
The professor of this class is the author of this book.
We got him?
What?
I'll be expanding my liver in Italian wine tasting.
Oh, molto bene. I'm taking that one too.
Oh God, he doesn't want to do it anymore.
In Italian.
I'll look it up. And it's
Anyone can have a cellar. It's what's in it that counts.
Pierce's has a special gym with swings and saddles.
We don't discuss the special gym.
Oh no, no. How is Chang in
Oh,
here?
yeah. Got drunk ladies, fancy bathrooms, and a room full of free coats.
Excuse me.
Okay.
So sorry.
That was
Who's the dumpling with a nice Asian pear?
okay.
I may have to let her see me nude.
I might have to check out myself.
Why would a woman want a Plymouth on cinder blocks when she could have a Testarossa 500 horsepower with a 6-speed stick?
Because my stick is ribbed.
Okay.
Pleasure.
I think those are wrinkles.
Okay. Jesus. Okay.
Not interested. Please take weird haircut, stupid grin, and go sniff another dog's ass.
Okay.
This class is more about introspection.
Drag. Less of a drag.
Jesus. Okay. Oh, I forgot he was a drama teacher too.
When we release pain, we become visible to each other. That is an actor's job. Share with us a profoundly deep and painful memory.
Stop taunting me.
Jesus. That was quick.
Go on the swings.
That was too quick.
Early childhood is a treasure trove of pain.
That happened this morning.
Okay.
It was very hard being popular.
Okay.
Invisible. Like every time I go to say something, somebody just...
My uncle put his finger in my no-no.
What? And also, I feel bad for her too. She was just Troy, no. Oh God.
I am Professor Peter Sheffield, and I'd like to begin. Who was the boss?
I don't know. I'm confused on what this class actually is.
Angela.
The answer is not quite that simple, Mr. Abed.
Oh God, Abed's gonna think too hard about things because he's just straightforward.
One day soon, that man's gonna run out of ways to shock people.
Everybody, this is Wu Mei, and we're getting married.
Brother, what?
But it's not gonna be today.
Hey, excuse me? Less than a day.
Mentioned that her breasts were larger than most Asian women. And we just talking.
Turns out Pierce has been to China many times.
Hawthorne Wipes are the #1 moist towelette in Asia.
She did it because he's rich. Did well, maybe. I don't know.
See you in class.
Abed is seeing something.
What's going on?
I didn't have a painful experience to share in acting class, so I made up this story about my uncle trying to touch my butt.
But it's attracted to men in pain. It helps her pretend to be mentally healthy. Really? Yeah.
I hadn't noticed.
That is true.
Troy,
He
nothing good can come of this.
I have to think really hard about how to defuse the situation.
No,
He's not gonna be
Lucius,
able.
I don't
Yeah. Oh
wanna
my
play in the
God.
laundry room.
Okay. No. I think, like I said in the past, well, y'all don't know about last season, but after the space one, and this season, there was something that Troy might just want, either just hit it and quit it, or just like he wants something more. I don't know.
My
Maybe.
heart is mad at my kidneys and my mouth.
Okay, she just went for. She just
See you
walked
tomorrow.
away. This is not how I expected it to go.
If you need any help at all navigating the whole green card immigration hassle.
I am dual citizen already.
Oh,
My father's lawyers will take care of this. After all, we must protect our family fortune.
Ah, Maybe the two big companies that are just wanting to. I don't know.
If you say so.
Oh God. Okay, Annie. Yes, he's doing it out of anger.
Why were you grilling her?
But this is worrisome. There's no way y'all shouldn't be worried.
Maybe Pierce finally found his soulmate.
How can you say those things without any trace of irony?
Yeah. What?
I am an academic. When I ask the question, who's the boss? It is a rhetorical question.
My mind is open, Professor. It's as open as the door to Mona's bedroom. It's a shame yours isn't.
I just got a wonderful idea. Why don't you teach the next class? That way you could share your open mind with everybody.
Cool. Cool.
It's hard enough to find people you can stay into this life, let alone someone who's willing to stomach your imminent dementia and present incontinence.
Jesus.
I'm like an insatiable baboon in the bedroom.
Don't sell yourself short.
Okay.
You're a baboon everywhere.
Okay.
Where's a napkin?
Here you go.
Oh, thanks.
It's rival companies. It's a rival company. Yeah, I was somewhat close.
But stick to the crappy stuff. I don't want to get cornholed on the bar tab.
Pierce, you can't just throw around
Oh.
a term like that.
God.
Cornhole.
Pierce, Troy was molested.
Oh God.
Cool.
Did he just know?
You're a survivor.
Oh my God. This is going too deep. He's like, Abed's like, I told you.
I
Oh
wasn't
God.
so much molested as much as I made it up.
This is not the way.
Later.
This is not the way to say it.
She works for Red Dragon Wipes, the #2 wipe in Asia, currently attempting a takeover of Hawthorne Wipes. Raise your glasses to saving Pierce from the clutches of a corporate spy.
Very impressive, Veronica Mars. You learned how to use Google.
Why would I want to go anywhere with Judas Winger?
You're mad at me? You should be thanking me.
For what? Ruining my relationship?
She was just using you to get your company in China.
And I was just using her to get her company in the sack. People use each other, Jeff.
I was trying to help you.
I think what you were trying to do is prove that no woman could want me.
Look, Britta, I'm really sorry.
Troy, kissing you was a mistake. It will never happen again.
Maybe someday you'll fall for someone who's healthy. Someone who, other than his irrational fear of automatic toilets, is normal.
What?
My uncle never stuck his finger in my plop plop. I know, I'm bummed about it too.
What?
I want to be able to be an actor.
Oh God.
Pain
True emotion.
of not having enough pain. That may sound like an easy resolution, but we're not writers.
We're actors.
We're actors. Story doesn't matter here. All that matters is our time in the spotlight.
Okay.
The empirically provable answer to the question, who's the boss, is...
Angela Bauer.
Jesus Christ. He broke him.
Class dismissed!
Okay.
There's a path you take, and a path untaken. The choice is up to you, my friend.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. I was like, what the fuck? Why does he have that? Oh God.
Are you still thinking about studying acting?
Is this actually gonna happen? Did I call it?
What's she doing here?
I asked her to come. I think having that much in common justifies at least one real date.
I guess we could go out to one dinner.
You're paying.
You're dressing slutty.
Fine.
Okay. Well.
It's hard to be Jewish. It's hard to be Jewish. Hard to be Jewish in Russia. Yo,
Okay.
someone drop an Old Testament beat. Dreidels.
You just said dreidels? Okay. Dreidel? I mean, I guess. Did I call it? Bro, if I called it, I swear, bro. I know I don't have the proof, but last season 2, I saw something. I don't remember what it was, what episode it was. It's been a while since I watched season 1. But I know I called something between Britta and Troy that was just a little bit much for them, you know? So I was like, maybe they'd be like a decent couple, you know? Then, of course, I do have proof for this one. And I think it's episode 4 of season 2. The space episode. I called it again. They had a moment and I was like, are we gonna go somewhere with this? And then last episode I talked about how there's been underlying Britta stuff. And they kind of went over her like thing. And I think she's realized that she wants to find someone who's not just in pain. Is Troy and Britta a thing? She was trying to, talk to hang out with Troy. In the end, there's something there. I swear, I called it. I called it. I'm a genius. In all honesty. I'm really kind of frustrated at, Annie's Annie, but everyone else, how they didn't see a problem with it. Now, like I said, it was out of, a little bit of frustration from Jeff why he started it, of course. But they should definitely have been a little bit, what the fuck about Pierce. They've done it before plenty of times. I feel like they were too nonchalant about this whole, less than a day and they're already engaged. Maybe they do hit it off, who knows? Abed broke that professor, man. And it looked like he wrote another book, so now he's gonna second guess that book too. That was 2 days in that class and they already figured out everything. I would be thinking, there would be a lot more main stuff, because there's a lot still to go through in this main storyline. And there's only, 4 episodes left. I expect it to start wrapping up soon, but we still ain't got nothing. So I'm not sure how this is gonna end, if there's gonna be a huge cliffhanger or what, I don't know. I'm excited though, and I'm sure you are. But if you like this video, go ahead and like it, of course. And if you like this video, go ahead and check out any other shows on my schedule currently. And if you want to go further back, I also did Rick and Morty, that last season, season 6. And if you want to go even further back, I also used to do video games before I started doing reactions. And those are still up on my channel. If you also like watching video game stuff, go ahead and check those out. If that's your cup of tea, go ahead. It's funny moments, man. Still funny moments. And if you like any of my other videos, then go ahead and subscribe, because obviously you like my content. Like I said, if you like this video, give it a like, of course, and I'll see you in the next reaction.
I know people with chain, but to me it don't make no sense. Photo with no rubber, why she want me count these bands? I've been on my body, I get sore, I can't land. Emotions bottled up, I do shit they said I can. Think about giving up, sometimes I feel like for the world. I can't fall with niggas, I can't fall with bitches, that ain't my girl. Screaming for my haters, so then you can go